Hey, I'm KevKev, Mystical. Welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross 2 as Nando. He's finally a victor in the 450 class. Let's see if we can celebrate by doing some leaning, as I just remembered what this is. This is going to go well, isn't it? Is that 3 stars already? You're drinking my piss. Come on. So here we go, take 2. I can't believe take 1 was almost successful. Oh, fuck you, Bill. No, I didn't mean Gareth on that occasion, has. No. Oh, come on, Gareth. Damn Welshman. Actually, no, he's English, isn't he? That was close. But not close enough. We're 10th off on that occasion. There we go. Now we've done it. See, drinking does pay. If Nando was sober, I'm not sure he could have done that. As now he's going to challenge someone. 1v1. Who would it be? We've got Baggett, Bloss, Brayton. We've got all the Bs. Webb. Doesn't quite start with B, does he? As scrolling further down. Could be against the golden boy, Matthew. Golden arrow. As we like to call him. So let's see if Nando can fire straight and true against Matthew as. Get underway. Finally, come on. Yes, he done it with almost 2 tenths, Nando. See, he can do gate starts, pole shots, all the things. That's now Nando's unlocked the advanced layout. I've heard that's where the walls close in as well. They got swamps with alligators, everything to make it a challenge. As he is celebrating on media day. There's now about 20 people lined up now that he's won a race. Like, he's getting up there. He's getting super famous now. Hopefully, the ego deflates. As they've got a Triple Crown event here in Georgia, so that means qualifying. As a member, top 20 make it through. Is it? Am I getting confused with 250s, aren't I? Still, we want to be qualifying high as we try out this Georgia track. We're going to actually try out for a couple of laps, just see what it's like. So now he tries to go over the whoop section. Down the inside of Ray. As they go 3 wide with Miller. Welcome to the House of Fun. Let's go, Georgia, so fun. These rhythm sections. Especially when you get them right. Not sure Nando got them right there. Here to take it as you go into the final section. Maybe not carry too much speed, and then over the line 13th. It's not too bad, it's top 20. Of course, we go much quicker than that. Cool, you've got to be so careful in that section. There's all way too much brake, Nando. Ray's pushing him through the corners again. It's all a bit too high there into the whoop section as well, losing a bit of momentum. So Ray once again having a little look on the inside and having none of it. As whoa, Nando. I mean, he's all okay. Tell you what he intended to do. So hello. All right, Benny. Somehow he got a better run on this lap than he did the previous lap into that jump. Don't know how. So there you go, he just meant to clip that lip. As he's still in the top 20. As Tomac at the top, then Muskin, CD, Brayton, Nando in 21st. He's going to have to go to the last chance qualifier, isn't he? With Harmon in last. So let's see if he can make it through then. There's only top 18 make it through, and then the top 4 from this last chance qualifier to get underway with just 2 minutes of fun. He's getting pushed towards the tough block on the inside. So Nando wide, someone's down on the inside. So Nando trying to battle his way through back into the top. Whoa, top 4, he gets pushed into the 4 sign. Gets to rejoin down in 7th, 8th, who knows. As well, Nando again into the Toyota sign. He's getting a bit too ambitious on his opening lap as he's ahead of Matthew. Goes down the inside of Josh, is that? He goes over this rim section, almost gets into the back of Adam. As he tries to sneak by. Let's go, he's gone wide, he's down, Nando! Just as he's gone into the top 4, go! Nando, go! You don't have time to just sit there. As he gets back into the top 10. Goes down the, chops down the inside of Matthew. See, that rivalry's real. I thought it'd be dissipated. As well, what are you doing, Miller? Is that Miller? Is that Pikes? He's still got Paulie in the lead. Got Nando going very wide. He's allowed someone down his inside. As well, what are you doing, Dustin? Oh my god, Dustin. What an absolute dickwad here. There's Nando down to 9th. He's really going to have to battle his way through here. Get into the main event. But again, another superb run over the rhythm section. It's up to 6th. Down the inside for 5th. This is 4th, right in front. Right behind now. It's nicely done, Nando. Where he needs to be. He's got Adam in front. The pace here, shown well for the main event. Nando can keep this up. 59.6. Much better than in qualifying. It's all a bit wide there. He's up to 3rd ahead of Adam, or was. Needs to improve that corner. He's been terrible into that corner. And again has to brake so hard as well. Parker Anthony on the final lap, chucking it away. Let's look at Theodore. He's in his own realm in the lead. Normal time doesn't apply to him at the moment. He's on Theodore time. It's all Nando wide. Nando, no, Nando. Get going. Once again, it'd be so much easier if you know you weren't on an upslope, but looks like he's going to be making it through. In 3rd. And I'm very wide there. He makes it through in 3rd in the end. Bit of edge of your seat stuff though. So it's Kawasaki 1st, Honda 2nd, Suzuki in 3rd with another Honda. I've tied that. For just beating out Kawasaki or Scotty by less than a second. Parker Anthony on the KTM. What could have been? Matthew down in 10th as well. Got some big names going out. Benny Bloss down in 16th as well. He's normally decent. Let's see if Nando's decent in the first main event. So here's Nando alongside the Hondas. Has it got a bit wet, or is that just really shiny? I think their outfits are just really shiny. It's got underway for 4 minutes now. Double the length. The last shot's qualified. Doubly as frantic as all. Cooper Webb down. As Nando pushed back down the order. Oh, he's got the run on the outside, has he? No, he's into the 4 sign. So is everyone else. As he gets by lots of riders down the inside of Barsha. Looking for a top 5 ahead of Tyler. So Barsha pushes him wide. Nando at the cutback though. Look at that run. Oh, clips a bit of Barsha as well as he tries to get past Blake. Tries to get past Elo. Tomic. Oh, he takes down Tomic. How's he stood in 5th? What the hell? He just assaulted Tomic and is still in the top 5. Absolutely insane as he just blocks Justin Barsha there. Gets up into 4th. As Weston leads ahead of Joshua Grant and Blake Baggett. Chad Reed in last, the legend. Struggling here in Atlanta. So is Nando in that right-hander or left-hander. Just does not have the grip on the bike to just take that corner with confidence. He's back with Barsha here over 4th. Over the whip section. Oh, Barsha really getting into it. Nando did wants to do the cutback. Eli Tomic was there. It doesn't matter. Nando's taking back that 4th place. As no. Why is he down? hang on. He can take down Tomek with his bike and still be in the same position, but a tough bloke decides to just punch his bollocks and he's down to 6th. What the hell? There's Tomek back up to 4th, covering well. I'm surprised he's still got his head attached to the rest of his body. So now they're trying to go down the inside of Barsha. How about on the exit of the left-hander? That's one way of taking that left-hander. Have someone as a brake, as a guide. Seems to have worked. Nando back into the top 5. That's what you need to do in these Triple Crown events. It's not all about winning. It's all about getting those consistent results. So you can win in the end. Like, theoretically, you could not win any of the events, but still win the overall event. All the weird intricacies of the Triple Crown. So down the inside of Tomek, these two really get to know each other, aren't they, this race? I'm sure Tomek's very happy about that. And there's Kawasaki. As they're battling hard in the championship as well. Nando and Tomek. You know, Nando getting up there. Tomek been up there quite a lot this season, but not quite in the top tier, Tomek. It's Nando in 4th. Oh, look at Tomek. Down the inside as Grant's messed up. Nando into 3rd. As Reston and Blake Baggett battle like a hell over the lead. As we're on the penultimate lap, are we? Where's Nando going? Oh, he's lined it up, has he? Yes. Back up to 3rd. Oh, he clips a tough block. Gets away with it. And he goes very wide. Get on your bike, Nando, as he gets into Tomek. Oh, he really gets into Tomek. What is Nando's grudge against Eli Tomek? Has he gone to the final of that? I'm surprised the officials are letting that stand. Especially against one of their bigger stars as well in number 3. So we've got Joshua Grant behind, Cole Seeley in 5th. Where's the Honda come from? Does he go past the Toyota signs? Justin and Baggett, though, are away. For Nando, it's all about just retaining this place, I think. No saying that. Second has dropped back a bit. No, Nando, hold on. Terrible end to the rhythm section. Nando does hold on. A Seeley up to 4th. Also helping. They're battling behind as through the last couple corners. Nando's going to cross the line in 3rd. Just about, though. Very nervous last lap. So Weston wins on the Suzuki. Well done, Weston ahead of Baggett by less than a second. Nando in 3rd, ahead of Seeley by less than a second. We've got down to 5th on the last lap. Barsha, Eli Tomek. What could have been if he wasn't assaulted by Nando twice? Then Dean Wilson, Adam, Jason Anderson rounds out the top 10 on his as Farnheader, Tyler, Alex Ray, Trickle, Webb recovering after the first lap where it looked like he fell down. Chad Reed up to 16th in the end. Henry Meadow in last on his Suzuki's. Don't look at the bottom 3. Look at 19th, Muskin. So let's see what happens then in the second race. It's up to 27. Magical number. So here's Nando revving out alongside Vid on the other side of the track. So you can see along with Reed as they get underway for 5 minutes now for the second main event. Once again, Puddy trying to push him to the inside as Tomek going for the hold shot. Nando trying to force his way through and gets ahead of Adam as he's in the splits and on Tomek. Oh, he wants to get his elbows out of this race, doesn't he? Especially against Nando. As they battle for the lead ahead of Barsha. Dean Wilson got Tyler in 5th as Nando pushed very wide. But holds on just about. He's trying to get the run over the rhythm section. Oh, Eli gets the elbow out again. He's really blocking Nando here. He's going to come out in front. Looks like it's Nando. Just slows it down in the middle of that corner. And it's like Nando, he's going to hold on, is he, to the lead? Has it got to the end of the lap? 6 laps, I think we've got here, or 7. As Muskin into the top 10 in 9th. Nando down the inside of Tomic. Steals that first place. Tries to slide the bike, but this surface is not having any sliding at all. It's all Nando almost into Tomic, trying to give him some payback. Here comes Dean Wilson. Another adversary of Nando. I mean, who isn't in this series, to be honest? There's Tomic getting away in the lead. And trying to get past, up into second past the Scott. Looks like he's done it. Has he not quite made the triple though? Looks like a good run on the Kawasaki. Wilson trying to go down the inside. Nando got that momentum, got that power, trying to take the lead from Tomic across the line. And it's like Nando has taken it into that first corner. Once again, not a good line. Oh, that's a poor rhythm section. Here comes Wilson. There's Tomic. Oh, there's Tomic. Hello. Gnawing at each other like raptors. But it looks like Wilson has come through. Got Barsha in 4th. We've got Theodore and Adam battling over 5th. Remember, the big man we've got to be looking out for is the red plate, Marvellous Marvin. After such a poor first race. Needs to get a top 10 to get a some way decent result. Maybe even the top 5 this race. Try and get a decent result as well. Where's Nando going? Nando! What the fuck is that? What was that? Yeah, I'm just going to start, you know, spinning like a top for no freaking reason. Like, there's all Barsha down. Nando down the inside, back into the top 5, but just as he's putting away in the lead, the ultimate meltdown, I think that is. As Barsha's just disappeared again. Whoa, who's that? Jason Anderson. With the elbow march. Oh, Nando with the flying march though. Look at this over the rhythm section. Much better than everyone else. Could still get a podium here. As he gets easy down the inside of Theodore. Just Adam in front. Oh, he makes the rhythm sections. Down the inside of Adam. Across the line. As Nando holds on just about. Tomic's just 2.3 ahead in the lead. Nando wants a fight. He's got Dean Wilson and Tomic in front. But Adam wants a fight as well. Gets his gloves up. Back up into 4th. No, Theodore that is. And then around the outside into the whip section. Can you hold it through the right? Looks like he can. Oh, and look at that run in the rhythm section. Great launch. It may not be his favourite type of surface, this kind of hard top surface, which is not down into sliders much, but he's got to grips with it after a tough qualifying. Tough last chance qualifier. Now he's rolling up into 2nd, setting 59 flats, chasing down Tomic on the last lap for a victory here in the 2nd main event. I think the Kawasaki's got a bit too much, but Nando, despite a mistake in the lead, trying to become a dreidel, he's leading. I think overall, if my mouse is correct, probably not. Well, it's got to be right up there. Tomic's got to be right up there as well. Might be those two actually fighting for the overall win. Where's Blake Baggett? Where's Nando? Get going. That wasn't too bad, that reset, for once. And Nando built up a bit of a lead over Wilson, who's battling hard with Adam, with Theodore, as Tomek does win the second main event. But Nando's going to crawl across the line again, this time in second. He's getting better, as Tomek wins by almost 7 seconds ahead of Nando, who's almost a couple of seconds ahead of Wilson and Adam. Jason Anderson rounds out the top 5 ahead of Theodore. He was batting for a podium. How did he fall down to 6th with Blake Baggett in 7th? So he did actually get a decent result as well. Joshua Grant in 8th. Marvin did get that top 10 ahead of Justin Brayton, Tyler in 11th. Chad Reeve a much better result in 12th. Cooper Webb in the midfield. You've got Carl Cunningham and Malcolm Stewart once again rise at the back. Cole Seeley down in 18th as well. Weston in 16th. Back to normality, unfortunately, for the Suzuki. So for Nando to win, all he needs to do is finish on the podium again. He doesn't even need to win. Just needs to be on the podium. Tomek in second ahead of Baggett now. Dean Wilson climbs up to 4th ahead of Adam. Joshua Grant, very consistent as well in 6th. We've got Jason Anderson, Weston down to 8th, Tyler in 9th, Seeley in 10th. Where's Muskin? 16th. He could still get a top 10 though. If he gets a podium or top 5, it's likes of Seeley, Tyler, Theodore, Brayton, the Justins, Barsha as well. Could still get right up there. Has, unfortunately for Cole Cunningham, Malcolm Stewart, Henry Miller, the chance of getting a top 10 might be over already. I don't want to break it to them, but it's looking thin. The chances as let's see who does get the top 10. Let's see who wins overall and the third main event. So here we go then, the final main event, third one of the night, alongside Baggett and Weston. It's now 8 minutes long. And look at the 4 being very strong at the start. Nando down the inside of Grant, down the inside of Anderson, muscles his way into second. Does he? No, Cooper Webb with the revenge hit. Takes out Nando. He's going to have to fight his way through the field alongside Henry Miller now, as he battles his way through along ahead of Tomek, over the head of Ray, who gets pushed right by Tomek. Nando sneaks by ahead of Weston, back up into the top 10. But Cooper Webb with the takedown. Might have been paid off as well to do that by a couple of riders. Not suggesting it was $3, you know, but Nando back up the same ahead of the legend Chad Reed, up into the top 10 for once. There's old Cooper Webb slowing down Nando's at the end of the lap. These two start as they end. As there's Buskin in second. KTM 1-2 with Blake Baggett leading ahead of Hasvana, Jason Anderson. Then Joshua Grant, Tyler, Nando, Cooper Webb, Adam. Chad Reed in 9th. There's all Nando, very slow in that rhythm section. Very high as well. Just about holds onto his bike. Losing a bit on this lap. Look at that sneaking down the inside. As Eli Tomek up to 9th now. Chad Reed. Look at Nando. Much better sport. Whoa! What the hell, Nando? What was that? Once again, getting the screwdriver treatment. He's not going to be able to walk straight tomorrow with the amount of times he's getting screwed over. And here comes Dean Wilson, the ultimate screw-up. Well, for Nando at least. Nando just can't get going this race. Goes down the inside of Ray. That's a bit ambitious, Nando. But that's the aggression he's got to show now, because look at everyone just barging their way by. He's down in 13th. Remember, he's fighting for the overall win here with the likes of Tomek, Baggett as well. Baggett's leading as well. So Nando needs to be back in the top 10 at least, the top 5 maybe. Guarantee the victory. But he's getting it in this rhythm section as Chad Reed's got a bit of a conga line going. Really is not the night for the veteran Australian. Now Nando had into his race down the inside. Look at Dean Wilson. No respect for his elders either. Let's go across the line. So Nando back into the top 10. But top 5 just pulling away a bit. As he's in 9th behind Cooper Webb. Got Adam in 7th. Actually, top 5 not too far ahead, just a couple of seconds. What am I talking about? Absolute nonsense. As almost halfway through his main event, and all Cooper Webb lucky to survive there. And then just drifting wide. It's a good run over this rhythm section. It's fantastic momentum down the inside of Webb. He gets into Nando. Nando gets by. Can he get by Adam as well? Grab a vital couple of places as Slappy does. Manages to balk Adam as well on the apex of the corner. Nicely done. He tries to fight back, but that's nothing against Nando. And there is his main rival for the overall victory. 58-7 for Nando. He's in his rhythm now. Eli Tomic, and he's ahead of him. Now he's just got to wait for Blake Baggett. He's leading, so quick maths then. Nando top 5, I think he's won it. I think he's won it now, actually, already. Ahead of Baggett. We'll see, because Baggett didn't have the best second race. He has the top 10, but wasn't the top 5. I think Nando actually does need a top 5. But look at Eli Tomic. The elbows again. Trying to put them on Nando. But Nando trying to make the move for a top 5 ahead of Tyler this time, trying to do the same move he did to Adam. I think it's worked out though, much better. So you've got Joshua Grant in front, got Muskin in third, Jason Anderson up to second now. This says Farner. Blake Baggett in the lead. But who's in the lead overall? That is the big question. Did someone make a mistake? Lots of yellow flags for nothing. Oh, not nothing. Joshua Grant did. Nando up to 4th. That's the move, I think, for the overall lead. No, Baggett didn't win the first race, did he? I think Nando had it anyway, in 5th. But that makes overly sure of it, with Nando in 4th. Now can he catch the top 3? And see Baggett got a comfortable lead. But look at the battle for second. Musket. No, Baggett's not got the lead. It's Anderson who's got the lead. Oh, now it's definitely safe for Nando. In 4th. He can just sit here for the rest of the race. With 2 minutes remaining, or just under 2 minutes. And a lap. So Justin's not doing well. Conceding 21st. Malcolm Stewart. Maybe wish he wasn't even in the main event. When this main event says he's just had 3 horrible races, unfortunately for the Suzuki. Nando racing away now in 4th. Looking very comfortable. Sliding a bit wide there though. And look at that run he gets. Good momentum slightly in the next section. Whoa, why is he down? Nando, get going. Get going, Nando. I think he's comfortably being 4th, but still. Once again, the screwdriver turns. So you've got 3 laps remaining as well. Joshua Grant. Trying to send a missile down the inside there. Nando survives. That's the main thing. Goes over this room section. Taking a very defensive line there as well. Maybe anticipating Grant coming down the inside. Here comes Tomic as well in 6th. Battling for an overall podium for this race as well, or this event. With the likes of Baggett and Grant. So they're much better over the room section. It's this section he's got to watch out for. It's just that slight bump, and I think he's been caught in it twice now. Just led to those falls. I think he's had like 3 or 4 falls this race, but still. Nando with such strong pace. Right up there. Doing whatever that was. As he's catching down Muskin and Baggett on this final lap. Can he make it 3 podiums? He wants all the champagne. Fortunately, he won't get the champagne for first, so that kind of improving each race won't happen. But he might get the champagne for first for the overall victory, which is the one they all want. There's all Muskin really battling harder with Baggett. Really does want that top 10. If only he didn't have such a shocking first race, the Frenchman. There's all, look at him battling so hard. Here comes Nando. Whoa! There was Nando. Go! Nando, get going. It's the last lap. You can't just stand still. He's down the inside of Tomek. Can he at least get another top 5 as... Might as well end the night as he began it. Poor Eli Tomek. What did he ever do to Nando as he wins overall, as Jason Anderson wins the final main event ahead of Baggett, always the bridesmaid unfortunately, in Atlanta, with Muskin in third, finally coming good in the final race ahead of Grant. Nando down in 5th, with Tomek in 6th, and a bit of a Kawasaki sandwich. And we've got a couple Hondas, Adam and Tyler. We've got Dean Wilson and Brock ran out top 10 of Cooper Webb. You see Chad Reed phone, Justin Barsha in last, as Nando sneaks it in the end despite that last lap horror. He beats Baggett by a single point, with Tomek grabbing that final podium spot despite falling a bit down in the third main event while Anderson won. You've got Grant rounding out the top 5, a bit consistent from Grant, but just not quite getting that top result, especially in the second main event. You've got Adam and Sip, Dean Wilson, Tyler. Muskin does get a top 10 in the end ahead of Weston, who somehow gets the top 10 despite 2 horrible results after that victory. And you've got Brock in 11th, Webb, Ray, Cedar, who really fell apart as well. Then you've got Chad Reed, Brayton, Theodore, Justin Barsha, Vince Freese. And unfortunately, the Suzuki, the Carl Carter, Mitchell Stewart, Malcolm Stewart, should I say. And then Henry Miller. At least they're pretty close together, as you got the Triple Crown overall leaderboard. So Adam leads, mainly because he's just taken part in 1 event. Out of people who've taken part in 2 events, Blake Baggett is ahead of Dean Wilson. You've got Jason Anderson. Nando in 12th, but indeed he's probably looking at around 7th. Out Rogers taking part in 2 main events, scoring further down. You can see David Pulley, 81. Felix Joseph is around 162. Well done, Felix Joseph. As Dustin Pipe's got nothing.
What a great battle! They fought bar to bar for the glory that comes with winning a Monster Energy Supercross.
So overall in the championship, Muskin with 2 wins leads the way ahead of Anderson by just 7 points now, who really climbs up the leaderboard. Brock down a couple of places to 4th. But Naku's rising. Nando is up a place. Same with Blake Baggett. Chad Reed down a couple with his 2nd victory in a row. He is now just 18 points behind Muskin at the halfway mark of the season. Who would have thought that after a couple of his races this season so far? Definitely has been a bit up and down, but he's showing the speed now. He's showing the consistency when he needs to, heading into the second half of the season, with the Justin John out at the top 10, Brayton ahead of Barsha. You've got Dean Wilson, Cole CEO, Tomek rounds out the top 5. Shouldn't forget about Eli, especially after this few races with Nando. You've got Cole CD in 12, looking further down. Look at Tyler up 15 places, the 23rd. Definitely did have a coming out party in Atlanta. Then you've got Scotty up 6 places. Actually, still got 3 riders yet to score. Have they even raced those 3 riders? I don't think they have. There's lots of fame, lots of prestige, lots of resting after that in this week, heading towards Daytona Beach. As maybe some training for Nando, and maybe do promo. And then, as I said, round 10 in Florida, around the famous Daytona International Speedway. Well, not how you may Remember, it's not the oval, it's not the road course, it is the dirt course. It is some fun in the Florida sun, hopefully, for Nando. Can he make it 3 in a row next time? Start watching and find out then.